And we are back with Final Fight 2, but this time, not with Hagar, but with Maki. She's basically Guy. Doesn't do as much damage as the other two, but is quicker than the other two. And she can also wall jump. Out of the three, I think it's she's the most difficult to play as in Final Fight 2. But that's just me personally. But yeah, if you're familiar with Guy, you'll fit right in with Maki. The hot-headed, butted fighter, trained in the same thing as Guy, and is also Guy's sister-in-law, or soon-to-be sister-in-law. Actually, I don't even know if Guy ever got married. I can't remember if it actually says that in lore. I need to actually sit down and read all the material and whatnot to Final Fight. Also, hey Chumley. Also, that kitty cat there, that's my favorite Final Fight character. We're gonna do hard mode throughout all the other characters as well. So just challenging as Hagar's. As Hagar has a little bit of easier time. He's got the range, he's got the strength. Maki here's got to work a little bit harder. Her desperation attack is different than Guy's. I think hers has more range than Guy's. Also, she doesn't wear any pants if that qualifies as anything. I'm honestly kind of surprised they didn't censor her more in the English version, considering, you know, we got two women that got replaced because they wouldn't want to beating up females or taking away the first boss's... Was it the first boss? Yeah, the first boss's weapon. For some reason. And there's also been, I mean, there was censorship in the first one, too. In terms of, cleavage and whatnot. So, I mean, it's just kind of surprising that Maki seems like she got untouched by censorship. At least I think. I don't do research. I should, though. I really should. I do like her elbow. It's pretty nice. Pretty satisfying to hit with that. You know, attack from above and then lead to a combo. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice setup. Another knife. Just throw that right there. She can wall jump, but I don't know why she can't do it on this wall. I guess it's picky. God, that was her desperation attack there. Good range. Good range. Oh, bald Zangief over here. I am generally curious if they, like, edited Zangief's stripe for that anyway. I think it's probably just a coincidence. If I had to take a guess. An educated guess. The rats. He kicked me. I have a sound strategy in mind. At least that's what I like to tell myself. Alright. Up to the boss here. Well, not just yet, but we're getting there. Some like exciting stuff going on here. I also like the ocean is at a standstill, but you can clearly see behind the boat there that it is moving. It's a little weird, just a little weird. It's like time froze closer to the dock. Maybe they originally had it animated, but they couldn't fit it onto the SNES. I don't know. I would say why they wouldn't be able. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, Andre Jr. with your overalls. With your holes in your pants, which is kind of still a trend nowadays. I noticed. Alright, 1-1. Without your knife, you got nerfed. You don't have the range no more. Actually, his hitbox is probably the exact same thing. They just removed the knife. But yeah, 1-1 is not a real difficult boss. He's just a big old oaf, really, at the end of the day. As I say, as he just slammed right on top of me. not like going back to the previous part. Like, I am genuinely interested in exactly the lore of Final Fight 2. Some people told me Final Fight 2 don't exist, canon-wise. Unlike Street-wise, I haven't really seen Capcom try to hide the fact that Final Fight 2 didn't happen. Because, I mean, Maki is an existing character that exists. Same with Carlos, like, Street Fighter V has gone out and, you know, basically has said Carlos is a freeloader at Hagar's place, which is pretty funny. Messed up, 1-1. I messed up! I don't know why I say an ouch, it's not like it hurt me. Alright, let's jump those crates. Good job, Maki. After defeating Wang, Maki, Carlos, and Hagar learned that the Mad Gear Gang's base of operations have been moved to Europe. Wang told him that Renee has been taken there. The final fight for the lives of is about to begin. Alright, we're in France. 5 p.m. specifically. Messed up. Yeah, beware the fire. It hurts. Just try to not be on the same plane as it, and you should be okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. See, in my head right now, I'm actually thinking, right now, commentating over the video, not back in the past. I've been on a Mugen kick, more so lately, and I have all these ideas for creations. So, that's what's running through my mind at the moment, so I apologize. Like, I actually have, like, I got the creative juice flowing now, and my always problem has been I'm lazy, especially when it comes to actually, like, coding some of the more difficult aspects of it, and I gotta try to overcome that, because, I want to be silly. I'll just leave it at that. See, we can wall jump just fine on this gate. But that wall earlier from stage 1, nope. No go. No, I messed up on that one. I don't know if there's really that much benefit to doing it. I mean, it doesn't look like you're doing any more damage than you normally do. But it's fine. That's all that really matters, right? It's fun. Oh, looks like the bridge is collapsed here. No wonder there was mini gates here. Ain't that right, Mick? And Scoot and Bull? So let's see. Final Fight 2. Final Fight 2. 2 Final Fight. Fight 2 Final. Well, milk, that's always a good thing to have. I really hate to sound like a broken record. Trying to think of, things, You know, I would like to try out the, Sega CD Final Fight game at some point as well. And, I don't think those really cost that much nowadays, if I recall. And I already have a Sega Genesis, back of the folks' place in storage, but yeah, I have the Sega Genesis. It's just a matter of getting the attachments. That'd be really fun to find. I gotta look at it. I think the game will probably be more than the Sega CD attachment itself, more than likely. Maybe. Because, that's another thing why I would like a Final Fight collection, thinking about it. Because, there is different versions of Final Fight. And, each one has different stuff to it. Like, the Sega CD one's got a survival mode kind of thing. Different music. Some people say the music sounds better in that one than the original. Because the HD version, the Double Impact that he released, or whatever, what was it? I forgot the name of it, but it was bundled with another Capcom arcade game. Because that didn't have the Sega CD stuff that was added to it. And there's also Final Fight 1 for the GBA, which I also plan on playing at some point down the line, which has different stuff to it too, like more playable characters and dialogue, additional dialogue between whoever you're playing as and the person you're facing, like the boss of each level. Like, they really need to just come together and say, hey, we need to make, like, the ultimate version of Final Fight. Unless maybe it has, like, rights issues or something because a different company made it or something. I don't know. Like, come on, Capcom. I'll stop saying I want a Final Fight collection when it happens, okay? But that's another tangent of that. Have I drilled it in yet? I probably drilled it in since part 1, truth be told. Always handy to gain, have the enemies gained up against the wall. They can't really do anything. You can get them stun locked. It's pretty great. Jump up. Alright, so we're heading towards the second boss of the game, and also Gao cameo. Which, if it is Gao, which more than likely it's Gao. I like the music in this game. It's definitely SNES. Like arcade SNES. It sounds good. I like it. But I am kind of curious what would how the soundtrack would sound like if, say, Final Fight was ported to Genesis, or to the regular Genesis, not Sega CD. Like how that would have sounded. Yeah, just speaking of Final Fight, like there was a lot of ports of Final Fight to various oddball PCs and whatnot back in the day. None of which I plan on playing, truth be told. If I ever find a copy of it, that'd be pretty neat to find. But that's doubtful. Because there's like Amstrad and CX Spectrum, I think. And various other things. And I know there's a bootleg version of Final Fight 3 on NES, which is kind of interesting. And I actually heard it's actually technically impressive. I haven't played it. That's shocking. Get that barbecue. Oh, that's when you know the commentator is doing bad at his job when he's humming to the music. Doesn't have a whole lot to say. Which admittedly I am pretty bad at this. But I can't improve until I keep doing it, right? Like, I like, looking back, I probably was, like, terrible, Resident Evil Zero. I think even, a couple of my buddies said that, you know, I'm basically not even talking at all. Oh, hey, Freddy. Freddy, he's, once you get his pattern down pat, he's pretty easy. You just wanna, when you knock him down, you wanna have enough distance between the two. That way that, his chest bump doesn't get you right away. Like that, you know. You wanna make sure there's enough distance for him not to be able to counterattack you. He's really not that hard of a boss. See, here I am making mistakes. I mean, yeah, it's nice if you can actually grab them, but I mean, yeah, this way might take a little bit longer, but you're guaranteed to be safe. Right there, you know, I made a mistake there. Which I did. You can this man can chest pump you out of the air. That's a good anti-air right there. That's kind of anti-air, just chest pump. I like Sunglasses dude over there banging the guy's hip there with his fist. It's pretty funny. So I wonder if Guile actually knows Freddy. Or it's just a coinky dink that is here. Rats. Well, that ends Freddy. And that ends round 2. But let's destroy a car first. It's kind of cool to see this come back in Street Fighter 4. But it's also in Street Fighter 3. It's a classic. It's always a classic breaking somebody's car.